I come to the garden alone.
We come to the garden every spring for the Alzheimer's Tennessee Walk, not alone, but in our hundreds. We listen and sing.
And the voice I hear.
We meet our friends and our heroes.
He's on track, but June the 1st, he said to have $9,000 to $10,000 raised. Thank you so much this morning. Yes, sir.
And we walk. We walk in gardens, stadiums, schools, and parks across the state, working to make Alzheimer's a memory and to support people like Ray Diedrich, one of the more than 110,000 Tennesseans with Alzheimer's disease.
I show up for the walk because I was diagnosed 2 years ago, so I have a team that's mostly family members and friends that they all walk for me, and while I can still walk, I'm walking for myself.
Team Ray represents the countless Tennessee families who need help.
Alzheimer's Tennessee is just, they've helped us out. They've just been a wealth of knowledge. When we first got the diagnosis that I had Alzheimer's, we were just lost. We didn't know where to go. We didn't know who to talk to. We didn't know what kind of help was available. Especially for my wife and family, they have been a godsend.
What a wealth of knowledge, and just being able to educate you, and this is what's coming up, and here's what we can do to help you. You know there's stages to the disease, and when something happens and you know that's in the next set of stages, it scares you, it scares him.
Knowledge is the best way to deal with the fear that comes as Alzheimer's disease progresses. For that important education, family and professional caregivers rely on Alzheimer's Tennessee's Caring and Coping Workshops. Held in communities across the state, these events enlighten, empower, and inspire caregivers and provide them the practical daily strategies vital for caring for their loved ones and for themselves.
Opportunities like this for people to really have a chance to learn new information is critically important. But there's also a second piece, and the second piece is support. Alzheimer's disease and dementia is very isolating. It's isolating to the person with the condition, but it's also isolating for the person who's struggling to help the person. And so being in a situation where you're with people who get it, you're with people who understand it, you're with people who know what you're going through because they've been through it themselves or because they've been through it with hundreds of other people, it just makes a difference. So the combination of education and learning skills and being with people who get it, an opportunity for support, makes a huge difference for people.
Alzheimer's Tennessee brings nationally known dementia care experts together with local physicians, pharmacists, and attorneys to give caregivers the tools needed to face the challenges Alzheimer's disease presents. Among those challenges is how to keep those with Alzheimer's active and socialized while allowing caregivers to work or just take time for themselves, which is why Alzheimer's Tennessee supports and operates adult day programs.
The day program, Howard Circle of Friends here at Mount Calvary Baptist Church, we share a partnership with this program here. And what we do is provide daily activities for individuals who not only have dementia, but who are socially not active. We prepare nutritious meals. Family members who are working, who have no one to leave their loved one with during the day, they come to the day center.
Caregivers get peace of mind knowing their loved ones are in a safe place with trained, caring professionals and energetic volunteers. Those with dementia benefit from being with friendly people and from fun, therapeutic activities.
We do things that spur the memory, like trivia, music, board games, exercise. We dance. It spurs something in them, a memory from the past. It changes, it switches them up, it helps them, and music does. It's so inviting.
Alzheimer's Tennessee's team of dedicated professionals is prepared to help caregivers navigate the difficult decisions and uncertainties facing those with Alzheimer's and their families. We can provide care, consultation services in person, by telephone, even email, to help with assessment of needs, planning, and problem solving. Sometimes a sympathetic ear is exactly what a caregiver needs. Alzheimer's Tennessee was founded in 1983 by a group of families and healthcare professionals to serve those facing Alzheimer's disease and related dementias, to promote brain health through education and to champion global research, prevention, and treatment efforts. The decades since have seen great changes in the treatment, care, and awareness of Alzheimer's disease and related dementias.
It's not just Alzheimer's, but Alzheimer's falls under the term dementia.
To keep Tennessee physicians and other care providers up to date on the latest discoveries, Alzheimer's Tennessee brings together best practice innovators and world-renowned scientists for the annual Alzheimer's Disease Management and Research Symposium. Doctors and nurses on the front lines of the battle against Alzheimer's get valuable insight to help in their practice. A recent symposium gave care providers an inspiring and poignant experience. 2 physicians, each recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, shared what they've learned about communication from their unique perspective as doctors and patients.
It's a very vulnerable thing to be a patient, and you feel like you have to be able to trust the doctors. At the same time, the doctors are in a war zone.
There is no cure for Alzheimer's disease, but scientists have never been closer to finding one. When that day comes, there's a good possibility the discovery will be announced by one of the leading researchers whose work was presented at the Alzheimer's Tennessee Symposium.
Amyloid is at the heart of Alzheimer's disease. That this is a critical pathway in the early initiation of disease.
Scientists are closing in on a cure because people like you join your voices together to advocate for support and research. Alzheimer's Tennessee amplifies your voices, taking your message to the halls of Congress, sharing your stories with local, state, and national decision makers. While advocating on the state and national level, Alzheimer's Tennessee never loses sight of who we are working for, the families in crisis and the people fighting their personal battles with this feared disease, desperately trying to hold on to their dignity and memories.
But I still have a wealth of knowledge that I can pass on to a younger generation that little by little I'm losing.
For Ray and all those facing Alzheimer's now and in the future, help make Alzheimer's a memory.